Well, peeps, the impossible has been achieved. Netflix finally did it. Hell has frozen over, and they actually made a decent live action adaptation of a popular anime. Of course, I'm talking about One Piece. Uh, I watched the series over 2 days, 8 episodes long. So I watched 6 episodes one day, and then I finished off the second day. But I loved every minute of it. Normally I skip on the live action anime adaptations. The only thing I'll watch them is if like most of them tend to be bad that they're kind of entertaining. Um, and I'm gonna get into that in a second here. And then some of them, are just like nah, you just skip them. But I was instantly hooked with how this One Piece was turning out, especially from the trailers. The trailers really what got me hooked. Because it looked like they put their all into it from the trailer. And I think a lot of people were hesitant, because when you hear live action adaptation of an anime, you're like, oh god. And then Netflix is doing it, oh lord. But Netflix did a really great job. I think the most important thing they did, um, the showrunners here, what they did that was so important was staying very close to the source material. Obviously, there are some changes. There are some changes that they do, um, but they did a great job at taking like almost like 40 episodes of the anime. I don't know how many chapters of the manga. Um, and mind you, it's been a while since I watched the first like half of One Piece. So, but yeah, I think they took like 40 episodes and they condensed it to 8 episodes, and they did phenomenal with the pacing. The characters are fantastic. My two favorite characters, one being Luffy, played by I might butcher the name here. I apologize. So played by Anaki Godoy, I think. I apologize if I butchered that name. Um, he was fantastic as Luffy. Fantastic. Very funny. I liked his personality all the way through. The fact that he's wants to achieve his dream and everything. He wants other people to achieve their dreams, even if that person, is doing something that's gonna lead to them like becoming enemies or something. Um, like his relationship with Kobe, thought that was great. Uh, Kobe was another person that I thought was great in this. Fortunately, I tried to get a picture of Kobe for this video from the live action, and I couldn't find like a decent one. But just wanted to mention him as well and his whole arc. They did a lot of stuff with him. My favorite other character in the show was Buggy. Buggy was really funny. The actor that played him was fantastic. I don't have his name right now. I should have looked that up. Um, but all props to him. Fantastic. Definitely, definitely, like really got into that role, and that's like what really, made the show great was just, I think everybody on the show, you could tell they took it seriously. They didn't like, you know, I think sometimes when they do these live action anime adaptations, you can tell like it's kind of just like, oh, it's just adapting. It's not. It's kind of about the money in a ways, but these people they really wanted to give fans what they deserve. And I don't consider myself like I'm what you call a multimedia viewer. I'm a casual viewer. I have different stuff I'm into, and anime is just one of them. And One Piece, I only just started. I'll be honest, I only just started last year. I'm only on the um, Alabasta arc. I don't remember where I am. They just met up with some like sand pirates and Ace barbecued a scorpion. So that's like where I'm at in the show. So I'm like still like in the beginning, pretty much. Um, but the fact that they put so much care and given, the fans what they rightfully deserve and they took it seriously, um, was awesome. And they put a lot of hard work. All the ships are, I didn't even know this. I found this out watching another video the other day, Moist Critical, and he pointed out that they built all the ships. I didn't even know that. So a lot of it, they did a lot of practical effects. Um, I know they cut some stuff out and some stuff was changed, but it's stuff that works. It's nothing that really takes. There's one thing I've heard that might change something serious on the line, but um, let's we'll find out what happens when we come to that. Um, but they did just a great job. And one thing I want to talk about why I love the show so much is that it is a live action anime adaptation. It is, and there is um some cheesiness to it. Okay, now you have good cheesiness and you have bad cheesiness, and One Piece kind of really balances the cheesiness with the serious stuff well, and that's how you get good cheese. There's some lines. I would say like the first episode had a couple of lines that I thought were really were kind of like cheesy. Um, then after that it was kind of like the show really was good. It kind of made me kind of like I'm saying like the show wasn't that good in the first episode. It's not what I'm trying to say. There was just like some I think like the first episode they're getting their footing in, you can kind of tell, and then after that you can tell like okay they know what direction they want to go in. So like the first episode had a couple of cheesy scenes, cheesy stuff, but like I said, it was good cheesiness, and really what I want to compare this to um is the Dragon Ball live action movie Dragon Ball Evolution. Okay, the One Piece live action is the perfect thing to compare to Dragon Ball Evolution live action and explain how, you know, putting your heart in, staying close to the source material and everything works out, and the difference between good cheesiness and bad cheesiness. Okay? You can tell that everyone involved, all the actors and everything involved with One Piece, you can tell that sorry, I just want to shrink this up a little bit. Okay. That they took it seriously, even though they probably thought it was a silly story. You know, they took it seriously. They didn't try to make it cartoony. Like I said, there were some like cheesy lines, but it doesn't take you out of it. It doesn't take you out of it. Everything about the show immerses you in with the experience. Now, let's compare that to Dragon Ball Evolution. Now, just one thing here. Just one thing. I'm gonna say this. Um, I actually enjoy Dragon Ball Evolution, and the reason I enjoy that is because it is so bad. It is so bad, and it is so badly cheesy. And the difference between it and One Piece is that when you watch, like I said, when you watch One Piece, you can tell everybody involved had fun making that, and that really makes a great show, a great movie. When you can tell just from the performance and everything that everybody enjoyed making it, um, it's a great time. I always have a great time, and trust me, it's easy to tell. Now, Dragon Ball Evolution, all the dialogue and stuff, it's so bad, and you can tell that the actors playing the characters, um, they like don't get like they're given like their best bad performance. Like, at the end of the day, like they're getting paid for this, and it kind of sucks because there's some great actors in that movie, but you can tell that this was just like, yeah, well, I'm doing this. Yep, doing live action anime. Yep. What did you say? Oh, I turned into a giant monkey. Oh, okay. Yep. All right, let me get into that. I am giant monkey. Rah, just kind of that kind of acting, right? Um, and just like you can just tell, So it's like it's so bad that it's entertaining. And meanwhile, the One Piece live action, phenomenal. Loved every second of it. All the characters are great. Phenomenal casting. Um, 10 out of 10. The music was my favorite part. They have some great music in here. Um, but anyways, guys, that's gonna be my little One Piece live action rant. I hope you enjoyed it. Please leave a like, subscribe if you're new to the channel, and I will see you all in the next video.